So in this video, I'm going to put into perspective, or attempt to put into perspective, just how crazy the whole system is. And this video is going to relate to you and your true purpose and your true self, right? Now, I want to aim this at parents, but not even parents, people that you would say that you love in that sense, right? Because obviously this love, a lot of this love is physical love, but we can talk about that in another video. So what I want to talk about is when it comes to parents and the programming that maybe parents have, which in your sense, you may feel like, oh, my parents love me, right? And this may be true because your parents might not have that awareness or thought to have evolved their minds to the point where they can love beyond the physical, if that makes sense. So let's put this into perspective and kind of break it down so it makes sense. And let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree or even see this point, right? So a lot of the time, a parent would love it if, they're like, okay, my son or daughter is, they're training to become a doctor, an engineer or something like that right now. And, they like to do this. Maybe they enjoy dancing. Maybe they enjoy going to the gym. This is them, right? And all that is great. And they might support you to get a job that you want or support you with the system of things, right? Anything that is within the systems of things. But how many times, or have you ever had your parent come to you and ask you about your true purpose? Like, what do you think your true purpose is? Why are you here? What are you here, and who do you serve in that sense? What is the cause that you're serving, or your true inner purpose? What's your essence? And then to add on to that, have they asked, and how can I help you reach that true purpose? Beyond the physical, beyond jobs, beyond your hobbies, beyond that, What is it that you want to, what imprint do you want to make? Do you want to come here and do? How can I help you evolve in that self-awareness level, get to that next level of being, if that makes sense? Now, it may seem crazy to hear this, or me to be telling you that maybe your parents should ask you this question, but the truth is they probably don't. It's all surface level, right? It's all surface level love, if that makes sense. And really, if you want that a greater level of love, or a more divine, wholesome level of love, which isn't just transactional and based on physical things, then you need to tap in and go deeper. And this you can put with anything. Like, how do you really tap in with people that you would say you love? This could be anyone. It could be your partner. It could be your brothers, your sisters, family members, friends. How do you truly, do you know what I'm saying? Go deeper deeper underneath the surface and really uncover these things that are just beyond, jobs, or like maybe you're having conversations with your friends and you're like, we don't want to live the 9 to 5. We want to be greater than this. We want to make it to the top, like that level. And you might feel, this is a good person, that they're good to have in my network. They're on self-improvement. They're doing all this stuff. But how do you truly tap in and go beyond that? You have to ask deeper questions than just the surface level. What do you want to achieve? I want a nice car. I want a nice house. I want this and that. How do you go beyond that? How do you go to just the essence, the beingness, and just have conversations about those things? And the truth is, when you have conversations about those things, you're going to realize that when you get down to it, you guys are pretty much the same. All the other stuff that you have is in your mind. It's, it's ideas of the mind, all the other stuff that make you in that physical, mental sense, right? But beyond that, your essence and your beingness is pretty much the same, and your things go a lot deeper than that. And then you can actually start to uncover greater things within the world, within the universe. And also, you won't get caught up on silly kind of worldly things sometimes that you think are really stressful, you think are really critical, but really they're not. And this is what we're talking about, you know. It's almost playing the game of the system, right? Because you're here, why not play it and try to go beyond it and also help people see past it, right? But also, you're not attached to it. You don't identify with it. You're beyond it, and you can still operate freely within it and out of it, right? This is the interesting thing. So if we bring it back in full circle, just, I guess, reflect on the situations you've been in with your parents, like questions they've asked you. Do they actually know you, or do they know you in the surface? Like, you can get along with your parents very well, and you can, you know, they can know you very well in that sense, like, you know, what you like to do, your hobbies, what you're trying to achieve in terms of career, in terms of ambition, in terms of goals. It could be fitness goals, whatever. But do they know you in that, you know, that beingness, that sense of, you know, they've literally, your parents have helped to create another being, another soul, right? And do they ever try to get to know you on the level of the soul? And most of the time, not really. And most of the time, it's not their fault. It's just the fact that they've never tapped in with themselves enough throughout their years to then realize that maybe they should try and tap in with you, you know, and get that deeper, what you would call, I guess, a divine love. And when we talk about a divine love, because even the word divine has different attachments, people think different things when they hear divine, but all we're talking about is a love that goes beyond physical love, goes beyond transactional love, you know, because, you know, I love you because you do this or that. It's like a deeper love, an all-encompassing love that we're talking about, a love of, on the level of like the source of things, the source that created everything. It's that type of love. So if you think about it, that type of divine love or that source level love won't express itself the same as physical love. Like physical love, you could see it being expressed as, you know, hugging each other, maybe kissing each other, maybe supporting each other in these different ways, right? But if you really encompass it, and you really, not encompass it, but if you really think about it, divine love would never be expressed in that way. You know, it's good to do those things, of course, but it's just having that knowledge that a divine love would be expressed completely differently, because it's a wholesome, all-encompassing type of love where it expresses itself in the whole way that you operate, not just the transactions or the things that you do, but the way you move, the way you think, your being, your whole wholesome like plan for the universe. So again, a good place to start with all this is generational excellence. You know, that's what this channel is about. It's about generational excellence, which is, you know, creating a society with more knowledge, wisdom, and opportunities than you had, right? And a generational excellence mindset or self-improvement mindset is more all-encompassing and wholesome, because you don't just improve for yourself and to tap in with yourself, but also to improve future generations to come and create a better society, or you could say a better matrix that is more able to host an environment that then allows people to transcend and go beyond, right? That's what it's all about. And it's a very hard task, but hopefully we can get more people on this channel that are following, you know, liking, subscribing, and also have this mindset to help tap in with this this movement. Now, again, generational excellence is just a name that I came up with for it, but there are probably other mindsets and other people that have the same mindset but just call it something different, or don't call it anything, and are doing the same thing. So this isn't to create a cult of generational excellence people. It's just a way to name a type of mindset or movement. But anyone can think like this and not call it generational excellence. You get what I'm saying? But that is the main thing for this video today. It's just about parenting and the love that you get from your parents, which, you know, may be great. You may have had a good childhood, a great childhood, but I'm saying that there's levels deeper to it. And I'm interested to know if anyone's parents has ever tried to tap in with them on that level other than the physical, you know, and really understand. And I'm sure if they did, parenting would be so different, you know. But again, that's a conversation for another day. But I hope you enjoyed this video and found found it insightful or interesting. I'm always, like to know. I'm a small channel, so when I get comments, I love it. And I really would like to know what you guys think about this sort of stuff and tapping in on a deeper level. It doesn't just have to be with like your parents, but maybe your friends, your family, your brothers, sisters, all that type of stuff. So let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one.